God. Damn! They did not have to go this hard for a fucking card commercial. Back from more Dragon Ball bullshit.
Yeah, more Dragon Ball bullshit.
Universe missions episodes 7 through 13.
Yeah, so here we start the Universal Conflict arc, and yeah, it is in fact
It's just
Universal Conflict.
It's a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, it's so much. There's unbelievable, uncountable amounts of bullshit.
It's all just to sell cards, and you know what? I get it. They don't have to go this hard sometimes, though. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of it where you're just kind of sitting back watching because it's all fighto with like baked-in exposition. Because what we're dealing with now is there's this multi-universal group of bad guys, which includes One-Eyed Zamas, a guy named Hearts,
a dude named Orin, and his sister, who I swear to God
doesn't have a name.
Does not have a name.
Or at least has not been given, like, they may have said it once and we just kind of blanked out because it's easy to kind of get that glassy-eyed stare watching this.
I'm not going to lie. I'm trying to remember, and I'm now looking up the name like I should have before because I feel like she should have a name.
They look like if Apple built Android 17 and 18, and it turns out they're Tuffles.
Yeah, I don't know if this is a spoiler, but her name is coming. Yeah, it's Kamin, Oren, and Hearts. And I'm sure that their names have some kind of pun. I have not looked them up. Hearts, obviously, is just Hearts.
Yeah, and Hearts, who's the leader of this group, his goal is to kill the Omni King.
Yes.
That is what we've learned.
With his seed.
His universe seed.
Yes.
And his big power is he's able to, like, control gravity, I guess. Make gravity cubes that, like, crush and contain and smoosh.
Yeah. I don't know if we need to go over every single detail in order.
No, but like the brass, like the overall paint by numbers version is this guy control gravity, he big bad guy, wears glasses. Kirkland brand 17 and 18 are there, but they're Tuffles, and we get to see the babified versions of some characters.
Yeah, so it's kind of neat. We'd actually forgotten that because it's been so long since we recorded these.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks.
Yeah, we had forgotten that at the end of the last arc, Goku pulled a Namek and
just blew up with the planets.
Yeah. Apparently he was fine though because
apparently he was saved by the Grand Priest.
Yeah, the Grand Priest ended up like getting him
and training him for a couple minutes somewhere.
And putting him in the worst Goku fit. Don't at me.
The worst outfit. Like it looks awful.
And through all this, like, so GT Goku and Vegeta have like fucked off back to their own.
They're like, okay, good luck, bye guys.
Yeah. So they're not here. So we're just dealing with super people right now.
Yeah, and then Fat Supreme Kai from Universe 6 shows up, and he's like, "Oh, my universe is dying!"
I still love how he shows up, and like we had to wait for Vegeta to be like,
"Universe 6 Kai, thank you."
Yeah, thank you. Ooh, we got animation? Oh, we had animation.
You know, styling on him with that kick.
And so yeah, they go to Universe 6. Caulifla,
Kappa and Kale and Hit are just getting their shit pushed in by the, again, Kirkland brand 17 and 18.
Yeah, they really are. So it's sort of interesting because like I only know so much about this arc. When we saw them, I'm like, okay, what's their deal? They kind of look Sufurian.
Yeah, they kind of look like Baby. I think you said exactly. I'm like, yeah, a little bit. And then turns out, that's pretty much exactly that.
They take over Kale and Caulifla,
and we get to see babified versions of them. Kind of cool. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, for the purpose of this thing, which is basically like, hey, let's do a bunch of fan fiction bullshit.
Yeah, that's neat. So I won't lie, I'm happy to see these characters back because I've always liked Kaba. In fact, I actually like most of the Universe 6 cast.
Yeah. I mean, Hit's one of my, Hit might be my favorite character introduced in Super.
I would say Beerus is, but Beerus was introduced technically in a Z movie.
Yeah,
so.
That's the caveat there. Do my boy Hit dirty, though. They immediately know how to counter all of his techniques. He gets zero offense in. Real sad shit. Real sad state of affairs for my guy Hit.
Then, of course, Universe 7 shows up. I know that, so Vegeta and Trunks show up.
Yeah, they show up first because Goku's still gone.
Yeah. And for the most part, they're holding their own against them, but it's...
Yeah, they just go Super Saiyan, but as soon as they take damage, like, they heal themselves, and
Yeah.
then they take over Kale and Caulifla.
Yeah, you haven't even...
Yeah, you should have
Oh! Okay! So, alright, whatever.
They should have sent the other Goku and Vegeta. At least they know they would have known what's what.
Oh man, the super versions are getting a crash course in the Safurian like storyline. That's neat.
Getting brought up to speed on GT. Thank God we avoided that! Or haven't yet dealt with that. And then they fight, and then Heart shows up.
And it's great because when Heart shows up, everyone's just like, they're done.
Oh, wait, no. First, Vegeta does the final flash.
Oh yeah, wow, did we see them?
Yeah, because
so much happens. Amazingly, a billion things happen in these like 6 or 7.
The pacing is outrageous.
Yeah, it's so much. Keeping track of everything, how it all panned out, is insanely hard. Because yeah, I do think like
because Hit and Trunks kind of get them in like the take us out. We need to stop them.
Yeah.
And Vegeta launches the final flash and doesn't kill anyone. No, like they sustain damage, but it's really questionable. It's like the final flash got a big nerf.
Yeah, they used the final flash,
which the Tuffle children use to like escape the bodies.
Yeah.
So
that's when they escape.
And then Heart shows up.
Yeah.
Whoa! Okay, it's like a Gantz weapon. Gravity hammer.
Okay, this man's pimped out though. Look at that.
Yeah, he looks like he belongs in One Piece.
A little bit. So Goku does show up before they all leave that place though, right?
Yeah, because Heart shows up and they're all like, man, what the hell are we supposed to do here?
But Zamos shows up first.
Does he show up first?
Yeah, because remember it's Zamos revived, then it's Goku revived.
Yeah. Zama shows up near the end, and Trunks is kill on sight always.
Oh yeah, Trunks on site with Zamos throughout this entire thing. Like if Zamos is there, Trunks doesn't care about anybody else. It's
like when
really funny.
Zamos wished for immortality, that beef gained immortality as well. It is an unending beef.
Yeah.
It's on site with him always, understandably. Now we're here.
How?
They can just do it.
How? How are they doing this?
How did they get out of the previous situation?
Well, they let them go.
Okay, I was just making sure I didn't skip anything. That happens, and then Goku does show up in the worst looking outfit of all time.
Worst fit.
He's essentially wearing the Grand Priest's uniform.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Like the big puffy shoulders, it just doesn't work, but he shows up.
Like some people got drip. This man is like the desert.
Yeah, that man don't got drip, he got suck. He straight up absorb.
Whoops ass.
Yeah, he just whoops some ass.
Just absolutely throttles them.
I know he shows up and just like starts wrecking shit, but he doesn't show up until after they move over to Universe 11, doesn't he? Yeah, we get like a scene transit. Again, so much shit happens.
Yeah.
That I'm having trouble parsing it because I remember.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Thing. Like they end shit there when everybody shows up, and then it's like, oh, okay, now we're gonna go see what's happening in Universe 11.
Yeah, sorry.
Immediately we pick up at Universe 11.
Yeah, because when Heart shows up, he again when Heart shows up, the battle's over because he uses this technique that like basically just
crushes people into the ground.
Yeah, pushes everyone to the ground and is about to kill everybody. Which, again. You should just do it.
Why not just do it?
Just do it. But he doesn't because...
he wants to show them how fucked they truly are.
Well, no. Oren and Kami literally say, hey, we're playing with them. And like Hearts is like, fine, they
whatever.
Can live, whatevs. And then...
And he reads Hit's mind. It's like, who's the strongest? Ah, the one called Jiren.
Yeah.
He's the strongest.
Yeah.
And so they go over there where Jiren is fighting Cumber.
Yeah.
At which point Hearts is like, okay, Cumber, you've had your fun. You go to Universe 3 now. But I don't want...
Yeah, just like, bye, Cumber, boom.
Yeah, he can just send people places. He has
a lot of powers. Yeah, he's got gravity powers. He's got these powers to make these spheres. He's got mind reading powers. I'm guessing he also can heal himself. Like this guy is like
he's got whatever powers like he's that kid on the playground. It's like, oh, I also have that.
Yeah. So he has all this shit and gets rid of Cumber. Then Vegeta shows up because like
Vegeta and Trunks show up. It's like Universe 11.
Yeah,
That's how the episode starts.
Yeah, it starts with, hey, we're in Universe 11. We never get to see them get transferred there. It just they're there.
I guess Heart's like, hey, want to go see?
Yeah, I guess he was like, hey, I need more people fighting so I can fuel my seed.
Yeah, and we need to build my universe seed, which is a giant crystal.
I mean, usually I just use protein for that. I don't know why he's got to do all this. Yeah. But, yeah, so once they get there, Vegeta's like, fuck this, I'm going blue.
And then Orin is like, hey, want to see something cool? And does a baby Vegeta.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. He takes over Vegeta.
And then he fights Trunks for a little bit, but he doesn't look like baby Vegeta. It's like he's more like white and like, again, he looks like Kirkland brand baby Vegeta.
He's Orin Vegeta.
Yeah. At which point Goku shows up and is like, I don't like this, and just punches the Orin out of Vegeta.
It's pretty great. It's a great, like, it's actually a really good shot.
Yeah.
And God, I'm actually trying to keep track of when Orin and Kamen do the thing. So I think it's after Goku beats both of them up, right?
There's so much that happens there. Again, most of Heroes is like, it's hard to call it bad. It's just a lot.
I mean, it's not good.
It's not good.
I refuse to call it good, but I will say, I was having fun because I just turned off my damn brain and I was
You
like,
have to.
Yeah, turned off my brain and let the flashy colors play out in front of me. Yeah. Oh, damn.
Made him choke up all his semen.
There's a lot in there.
Jiren kind of goes on the like, okay, let's work our way up this list. I'm gonna fight you now. Okay, you're gone. Now I'm gonna fight Zamasu. Just really get the licks in. Just show how strong Jiren is, even though I don't think they do a very good job of it.
No.
Like, he doesn't really get wins.
Yeah, no, Jiren does not feel like he's as strong as he's supposed to be here. He actually feels like they nerfed him kind of significantly. Yeah. I mean, he's beating the living crap out of Zamasu, but Zamasu doesn't take damage. So he's just...
Oh, you're immortal.
Yeah, and so he just tanks it all, gets back up, and is like, all right, now what?
What are you gonna do now, you filthy mortal?
Yeah, right? No, the like that punch and the fact that he gets up with his face all mangled.
What are you gonna do? Shit!
Yeah.
And then Goku, who's in Ultra Instinct Sign, semi-Ultra Instinct mode,
goes up against
He's
Hearts.
like, Hearts is like, I'm gonna take you on. It's like, no you're not. You're gonna fight this rock!
Oh my god, I forgot the rock.
Yeah, you forgot about Lags.
Yeah, fucking Lags.
Lags shows up, and she throws crystals at Goku. Real...
Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Oh, dang.
Okay, she's fixing the drip. No.
No,
little more off the sides and everywhere else.
No, it actually looks worse now. Now you got the exposed forearms. It actually just made it worse.
She's like if Chaos from Sonic was like a Digimon waifu.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A real nothing kind of character, and as soon as Hearts is bored with what's happening, he's like, hey, you're going to Universe 3 too. But I don't...
Yeah, I will say this. I kind of like her powers, like the whole like controlling this like super powerful glass stuff. It's sort of neat. It's got some cool, neat visual flair here or there, except for when it doesn't, which is half.
Yeah, as soon as Trunks jumps in on her, it's like, okay, where'd all your power go? And then when Goku eats like an attack from Trunks, it's just like crystal PNG popping into the foreground.
I will say we get a mighty sick final flash from Vegeta.
Yes.
Like it looks good.
Yeah, as soon as he goes like royal blue.
Yeah, I believe the animator here is Masahiro Shimanuki. You can really tell his style because it's very fluid and like he likes to do a lot of camera pan and pan.
Yeah, there are two like real standout moments in the chunk we watched. When Vegeta goes royal blue, when he does like the final flash, and then a little later, which we'll gush about in a second.
Which was also Shimanuki.
Yeah, it's fucking holy shit.
And so yeah, we get this amazing final flash from Vegeta, which actually we didn't talk about this. So Kamen and Orin can kind of do this thing where they fuse into
another Digimon, or it looks like one of the Jaden's hero cards from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I think is like the best example.
Yeah, I would say that's exactly what it looks like. There's a character in the Tournament of Power, Azulani.
I don't fucking remember most of it.
You remember him though. It's the one that 17 takes out when he punches him in the glass jewel in his head. He's a giant. It just looks like that.
Smaller version of that.
Yeah, smaller version of that. Honestly, it's not a bad design.
It's not a bad, like most of the things in this aren't bad designs.
It took me a minute, I was like, it reminds me of something, and I realized, Colgate! It's Colgate. The red, the blue, and the white. Yeah, I'm like, it's Toothpaste Man.
Yeah, and when Vegeta does the final flash on them, they separate so as not to be caught directly in the middle of the blast.
Yeah. Actually, I couldn't tell if they were separating because of that or if they just like took so much damage that they had to separate.
I guess either could work. I like the idea of it being a strategic separation.
Yeah. Vegeta, by the way, I don't know if I've ever said this I probably have. I do not like Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. I do not like how that looks. I like the blue of the hair, and I don't mind the eyes. It's just the aura. It's so much.
Well, the aura in Super in general was like eating up a lot of screen space that it shouldn't have.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The auras in Super, bad. They're all bad. There's not a single good one. Even, I will say this, Ultra Instinct Signs is all right.
Yeah, like you just have those like little wispy
every now and again. Full Ultra Instinct looks like garbage.
When it's just like a blue screen
It's just
saver.
a blob. Yeah, it's just a blob around
And then when you
him.
had him and Jiren at 100%, like
I couldn't tell what was happening during the friggin' fight because of it. Yeah, no.
Yeah, either way, not the issue here. Very rarely an issue here. Sometimes an issue. But Come on, Vegeta, you do gravity training. This should be your thing. Goku loses Ultra Instinct because he hasn't mastered it, and Hearts is like, but what would happen if you did? That would be interesting. I bet this won't bite me in the ass.
Yeah, no, this man is working so hard to get beaten.
Yeah, he's working against his better interests.
Yeah, he is putting in the time and effort to get his ass beat.
Mm-hmm. So at the end of that fight, Supreme Kai shows up. He's like, hey, we need to get the fuck out of here. Let's do that.
Yeah, he's like, hey, we need to go. And Goku is like, yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Okay, strategic retreat. Let's do this.
And they zap back to their own Earth. Meanwhile, Fu...
Back to reality. Oop, there goes gravity. Oh, hey. By the way, this is how all homosexuals say. Just so you know. When they're at the computer, that's how we all say.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun 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 dun.
Meanwhile, Fu is still fanboying out about a bunch of things. Apparently, he's helped Golden Cooler get a little bit stronger by introducing him to the Big Getty Star.
Yeah, which was very interesting. Like, he straight up apparently gave the Cooler that we've seen in the show so far access, which, I don't know, how does that work? Where is this Cooler from? Where?
I don't know. Like the end of an episode, we get like, here's Cooler, and it's like this very Terminator shot where he just has like the dark eye.
I didn't think about it before. The Cooler we had, like, was this the Cooler that was just brought back? Like, I don't get it because apparently he'd never seen the Getty Star before.
This is just an alternate universe Cooler.
Yeah, one where
because he could also go golden.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
But now he's been introduced to the Big Getty Star, which means he can go golden while being a robot. And so the only reason he has like one dark eye is so he doesn't just look like Final Form Cooler.
Frieza?
No, Cooler specifically. Because
yeah.
I mean, in his final form.
Yeah. He fights Cumber. It's whatever.
Yeah, it really goes nowhere. He overheats, but he does win.
Yeah.
It feels in this immensely filler card game commercial. That scene felt like filler. Whoa! They changed clothes again, and everybody's here.
Whoa! What? How long would?
How much time has passed? I'm going to assume at least a few hours.
Koi.
I came! His powers are unstoppable!
God. Meanwhile, back in Universe 7, everyone's fine now.
Yeah, Goku's back in his normal gi.
Yeah,
I'm guessing some time has passed. Is there like a small manga that goes along with this somewhere,
actually,
like in some publication?
Actually, funny enough, I think there is a manga.
That's the only way I think that like there's probably some interstitial stuff that's explained in that.
Hilarious.
Because it does feel like some time passes between some of these things.
Absolutely hilarious to me that apparently the manga has maybe has more material than the anime. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't read it.
Well, what it doesn't have is a sick action scene.
Yeah, okay, so we get back to Universe 7, right? And again, everyone's healed and changed, and it's time for round 2.
Hearts and crew show up.
Yeah, and we have Piccolo, 17, Goku, Trunks, and Vegeta.
Yep.
Which, pretty sick, like, altogether a pretty sick matchup. Kind of disappointed we don't have 17 and 18.
Yeah, admittedly, very missed opportunity in the fact that you have these Tuffle androids that are boy and girl, brother, sister, you don't have 17 and 8. How do you not do that?
Yeah, I know. I also think that it was a mistake, but obviously, one, they really wanted that 17 Piccolo dynamic again, and two, 17's hot right now. Like, 17 was hot by the end of the series, and maybe they just couldn't get Miki Ito. Who knows?
Maybe. Either way, the small missed opportunity there, but that's not the focus, because Goku, like, Trunks, again, on site with Zamasu, Vegeta goes and helps him. Goku, Hearts, the shit they pull. Oh my god.
Yeah, so, okay, I'll admit, I've actually seen this action scene because it was impossible. I'm on, like, I follow so many Sakuga accounts, I follow so many Dragon Ball accounts. I had seen this fight scene before, and it still blew me away.
They did not have to go that hard.
Yeah, it's remarkable. It's insane.
Like, some of the backgrounds look like absolute dog ass, but like some of the stuff they do, the way they treat Ki Blast, Goku fires a flurry of them, he stops them like Dio, and then just starts like flicking, like punching them back with like the, but you see like them kind of jelly bean, and then they go flying back at Goku. They get back into a melee. He hits Goku real good. He catches the side of a building.
Yeah, we see the shot of him flying back and catching the building, and it's
stopping himself. Never seen that shit before. Like, then he throws like this massive blast, which looks really cool. Goku fires a shot at him. He catches it, catches the Ki Blast, spins it around him, and throws it back. Sick shit.
Yes, there's so many cool shots. Like, it's one cool shot after cool shot. It feels like, and it's not, but it almost felt like it was all one take.
Yeah.
Because it all flows together so well. Shimanuki is a fucking monster, man.
The thing that my brain visually connected with, do you remember the fight with the teleporting psychic in Mob Psycho Season 2?
Yes.
That's where my brain went. I'm like, oh my god, like there's like the shit that they're doing here is so visually enthralling. I forgot I was watching a card game commercial. I'm glad we watched one more.
Me too.
I was fairly unenthused up until now.
I was having fun, but
but it was just a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
So, like, stuff like this isn't awful, but it's not that.
Yeah, I'm kind of coming down my climax on that one. I need a breather. I need a cigarette.
While none of this other stuff has been, again, it's not good, but it's also not bad. It's just like, you know, junk food, popcorn eat bullshit.
Yeah, no, this,
oh my god.
Yeah.
Absolute diamond.
Yeah, oh my god. Like, I was waiting for it too. I was sitting here because I thought you hadn't seen it.
I hadn't.
Yeah, and so I'm like over here like, where is it? Where is it?
Yeah, I haven't seen any of this.
Yeah, the moment it hit, I was like, here we go. This is like we finally got to the top of the roller coaster. Let's fucking ride.
I was not ready for that to hit as hard as it did. Granted, after it just kind of goes back to the same middling, like, it's okay, kind of level stuff. But we do get a cool moment with 17 and Piccolo, where 17's just, you know, doing his barrier thing, and Piccolo's just kind of standing there getting protected. But you don't realize that he's actually been charging the Makanko Sapo the whole time, and then boom, hits the Androgena droid with it.
Yeah, it's a great shot. And then they get very angry because apparently they are the strongest, which is a very funny thing to say when Hearts is literally just over there.
For real. Like, not even close to the strongest on their own team. Just
yeah. That episode is so good. It's honestly...
Yeah, it hits its peak very early on, but again, these things are like, what, 7 minutes long a piece?
Yeah, and like the good thing about it is, like, even when the animation's not at a 10 like it was, that whole, like, scene with, like... Wow, they actually set up for the Makanko Sapo like that, and I don't know. I'm looking forward to the. Oh, wow, I'm actually.
You're looking forward.
Yeah, I'm looking forward.
You're looking forward to the next 6 commercials.
Yeah, look. I know that there's probably still going to be at least one more good action scene in here. I doubt that they've just completely blown their load on this arc.
No, I'll admit, like at this point, the fact that there are gems like that, the Final Flash, and like other stuff in there. It has me intrigued to see what else we get. The rest of it is just me looking forward to mocking all of the fanficky bullshit we get.
Yeah, and you know what?
There's a level of enjoyment to
There is so much. Look,
I am enjoying this immensely more than my time with GT.
I hate to say it. I think I am too. I think I'm actually having more fun because...
I think it's because you can just turn your brain off and it's like, even the stuff that breaks the universe, fuck it. It's a card game advertisement. What are you going to do?
Yeah, no. So, Well, I guess that's really it for this.
Yeah, we're gonna go back and watch more commercials
Yeah, so see you next time.
on the Dragon Ball bullshit.